The Arizona Cardinals will be playing the San Francisco 49ers this week in a game that, if you asked week one, would be very lopsided towards the Niners. But after these first 3 weeks, the Cardinals aren't looking too far away from being able to compete in this game. It's going to be a very good game. Offensively, both sides can get it done. Defensively, both sides can get it done. And so it's just going to come down to who can get more stops on defense. That's really it. In this Cardinals offense, it's been very productive these last 2 weeks. Josh Dobbs has really found his role in this team and is just shining in it. But we're also going up against arguably the number one defense in the league. You know, that pass rush is scary. Nick Bosa just leads it, and it definitely won't be easy for any quarterback to go up against that team, let alone Josh Dobbs. And so he's gonna have his work cut out for him, but he can definitely do this. You know, we just beat the supposed number one defense with ease. So, not saying that we're gonna do what we did to the Cowboys to the Niners, but we had the ball rolling. And it's gonna hard to stop us when we got momentum. Now the Niners are also 3-0. They have a lot of momentum. They also have a lot of weapons offensively. I mean, Brock Purdy is just looking like a stud still. Christian McCaffrey, also stud. George Kittle is still looking great. And the receiving core, I mean, there's really no holes in this team. And with also one of the best offensive lines, there's nothing you can complain about on that offense. And so this defense is definitely going to struggle a little bit, especially with tight ends. That is something the Cardinals have always struggled with. Now, we have improved this year, but ultimately we're going up against one of the top 3 tight ends in the league. And so it's not going to be an easy task for anybody. But the way Nick Rallis has been able to form this defense and just change it from everything we had last year, him and Jonathan Gannon have just come in and put in the work, and it's showing. We have a lot of guys that were just kind of sneaky signings and that are just breaking out right now on this defense. And especially with Budda Baker, we are still flying high. No sign of stopping. And this pass rush the Cardinals have, on paper, it should not be doing as good as it is, but it's doing great. I mean, we don't really have a big name on that defensive line, but we're still getting to the quarterback. We're still making a lot of sacks, putting that pressure on. And that's exactly what we're going to need if we want to beat Brock Purdy. And this Niners team, we need to put pressure on him, allow him to get in his head, make mistakes. And that's how you win games. You just got to have the least amount of mistakes. And you got to capitalize off of them. But going up against a team as good as the Niners, you're going to have to stick to your strengths. That being James Conner. James Conner has just gone off this year. I mean, one of the most productive running backs in the league right now. He's been able to receive. He's been able to just run down the gut. He's doing everything, and he's looking explosive this year. As well as being well-balanced and not having to carry the load for the running backs. But this is going to be a crucial game for him. Like I said earlier, this defensive line is just nothing to play with, whether it's a run or pass. But I believe James Conner can come in and can put in that same work he's been doing all year and help this Cardinals team become 2-2. Now, I feel like the Cardinals winning this game, it sounds like a stretch to a lot of people, but if you've watched all 3 of these Cardinals games, it really isn't. We know how to compete. We can live up to our opponents. First game, we lost by 1 possession after leading. Second game, we lost by 1 possession after leading. Third game, we finally figured out how to stay in the game, how to keep that offense rolling all 4 quarters, and win. And so ultimately, I do think the Cardinals can and will win this game. You know, Jonathan Gannon has flipped the script on this team, and it's just showing. And though this is an extremely, extremely good team in the 49ers, I think the Arizona Cardinals will win this game. We will be able to stop Christian McCaffrey. And I'm not going to say we're going to have a great offensive game, but it's going to be pretty good. I think it's going to be more defensive heavy, but I think we'll have a pretty good offense still. Nothing to expose them too much because that defense is legit. But I got the Cardinals winning 23-14. I think we get up early like we have in practically all of these games, but we find a way to stick with it just like we did last week against Dallas. Now, I think it's going to be a really good game, and it is very hard to predict, though. But no matter what, I trust in this Cardinals team, and I believe in this Cardinals team. And a lot of people are sleeping on us. A lot of people are thinking we just got a lucky victory against the Cowboys, but no. This team was built to play, and like Jonathan Gannon said, we're going to win games. Don't get it twisted. And so come Sunday, I expect the Cardinals come up with another upset win that puts the league on notice. But that's going to be the video. Let me know down below your guys' thoughts. Do you think the Arizona Cardinals will upset the 49ers? Or do you think the 49ers go undefeated still, moving on to 4-0? Let me know down below. And be sure to hit that like and sub button. And with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one.
Out, fourth quarter shorty, no call outs. Don't go to work, baby, just call out. In the bedroom, all out. Perks on the counter, I can't wait to take them. Blunts on the counter, can't wait to face it. Bad little bitch, yeah, she be my favorite. All my songs, they all on her playlist. I don't really know how to say it, but I'ma say it. I don't really know if she take it, but she can take it. I don't slow it down unless I'm in the Matrix. Presidential brain, that bitch like Sarah Palin.